Good day, everyone. Today we shall continue with Unit 6, Lesson 5. You'll find it on your student book, page 58. This one, a reading about the big day, and on your activity book 131 and 132. Okay? المواضيع اللي ناخذها an email. Read an email for detailed understanding، يعني مطلوبة الأسئلة. كم سؤال عندنا. القواعد مراجعة للزيرو والفيرست والسكند والثيرد conditionals، نعطيني إياها كاختيارات. الفوكابلري عندكم travelers check، صكوك مسافرين، يمكن بالعراق ما عندنا هنا. exchange rate، معدل الصرف، مثلا مقابل الدولار اليوم الدينار 150، 150 تعادل $100. الكيرنسي اللي هي العملة. التب هو اللي ندفعه السائق التاكسي. إذا the big day لازم نقرأ الإيميل. guess what, tomorrow is the big day. ليش؟ my plane leaves for London at 3 and soon I'll be able to see all the sites we read about in the guidebook. مش شايف لي أول مرة هاي حيروح لندن. I have already هاي الأشياء اللي سواها. How did he prepare himself for the trip or for the flight. رحلة الطيران أسميها flight. Packed my suitcase. I bought some new clothes and a couple more guidebooks. I tried not to pack. Pack أكو فرق و pack. Too much أحزم هواي but it's pretty heavy. Once I get to England I'll have to take a taxi. ليش؟ there is no way I can carry it all on the underground. I wonder how much you tip taxi drivers in England. Last Monday I went to the bank and got some traveler checks for my trip. They are great because they are safer than cash from the robbery. حتى لا انباق. I signed the checks in one place at the bank. هذه الترافلر check وقع بمكان. And when I want to buy something in London I have to sign the check again in front of the cashier. That way nobody else can use them. My banker told me I should also get some local currency، العملة المحلية اللي موجودة بلندن، because not all places take traveler checks. I'll take my credit card too. That is accepted international، دوليا مقبول. But I can't really use it to tip حتى أدفع للتاكسي driver or travel around by bus or underground. So I will definitely need some cash in my pocket. As you probably know, many countries in Europe use the euro, but in the UK, people use pound. Do you know the exchange rate معدل الصرف between Iraqi dinars and pounds? 1 pound, 1 Iraqi dinar is almost 0.57 pounds. My father told me everything in London is expensive, so I'll have to be careful what I spend. I'll bring you back a souvenir, تذكار أو صوغة. Let me know if there is anything particular خاص you'd like me to get you. And keep in touch. شلون حيتواصل ويا صديقة. There is an internet cafe next to my hotel, so I can check my email whenever I want. See you in 10 days. حازم. هذا الترجمة بالعربي. خاف ما دبرتوها. اوكي. شوفوا هنا بأوروبا يستخدمون اليورو. باليو اس نعطيني اياها او UK. US اي صح، United States. الدولار. الجابان يستخدمون الجابانيز ين. السوريا يستخدمون السيريان باوند، الليرة نسميها. التشاينا تشاينيز يون. الانديا يستخدمون الروبي، هاي مطلوبة العملات. السعودية يستخدمون الريال. العراق يستخدمون العراقي دينار. استراليا استراليان دولار. باكستان روبي. هسه يريد عن ايميل who answered the question. What has Hazim done to prepare؟ شلون استعد for his trip؟ He has packed his suitcase, bought new clothes and guidebook, and got some traveler checks. How is Hazim going to travel around London؟ أكو 3 طرق. He's going to travel around London by taxi, bus and underground. How is Hazem going to keep in touch يتواصل with Mazen on holiday? While he is on holiday, he is going to keep in touch يتواصل with Mazen by email from an internet cafe. هذا الماتشنج نلح عليه بنات أو ولد. يعني if the cases are too heavy you have to pay extra. If the traffic isn't too heavy, I'll be at the airport at 12:30. If I had the time and the money, I would come with you. If you spend a lot of money on me, I'll be very cross. If you had told me هذا مستخدم الconditional بحالاتهم كلهن. If you had told me هذا النوع الثالث you were going, I would have lent you my guidebook. هذا انتوا يريد تكملوا. If I go to town, I'll spend a lot of money. ممكن لأن بالوزاري نتوقع كل شيء يجي. If I spend a lot of money, I'll go home by bus. If I go home by bus, I'll be late. تقدرون أي شيء بس المهم الزمن صح. If I am late, I'll have no time to study. If I don't study, I won't get high marks. If I get low marks, my parents will be angry. يريدها كلها بالفيرست conditional. Continue regret chain. خلينا نواصل الندم using a third conditional as long as you can. If my alarm clock ساعة المنبه had gone off this morning هذا الماضي التام إذا لازم استخدم الشرط التام. I would not have overslept ما استغرقت بالنوم. If I hadn't overslept لو ما مستغرق من النوم I would have woken up early. I would have woken W-O صلحوا لي. If I had woken up early I would have revised for my exam كان راجعت الامتحان. If I had revised my exam لو مراجع للامتحان I would have answered the questions well. If I had answered the question well I would have got high marks. هذه chain ما regret. If I had got marks I would have been happy. هذا هم التصحيح مع conditional. If my plane أباوع على الشطر الجملة النتيجة نعطيني إياها بالمستقبل إذا ناقص الفعل المضارع. If my plane doesn't leave. If you had not renewed. If I don't bring. If I have any currency I will keep. If they did not have duty-free shops at the airport people wouldn't be very happy. هذا هنينه complete with your own ideas بأفكاركم. If you hadn't come with me, you would have felt bored. If they hadn't run out of petrol, the car would not have stopped. If I hadn't seen you at school, I would have visited you at your home. If I went to London, I would visit the Wax Museum, متحف الشمع. If I had a bank account, I would get a bank card. If I did not know the word, I would ask someone. هذا lesson 5. See you.